For this one, the first fermata skip, right? Second one is like a breath that you give. Third one is also a breath that you give. Honestly, we could probably just get the first one and then it'll be around 10. It should let what's her name will start talking. What else do you want to do? No? Okay.
Good morning and welcome, everyone. Please take your seat and silence your cell phones. The convocation is about to begin. Just a quick note, we will be live streaming our ceremony today, so please remain alert for the possibility that you could appear on the Jumbotron or as part of the live stream broadcast. Also, at the end of the ceremony, the graduates will be exiting by these stairs, and we ask that you please meet your graduate outside to avoid congestion in the hallway. Thank you. Please stand. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my very great pleasure to present to you Chancellor Francine Conway, Dean Mark Anner, the faculty, and the School of Management and Labor Relations, class of 2025.
Please stand for the national anthem, sung by soloist Ariela Bell, one of our graduating students from the Human Resource Management undergraduate program. American flags are located on the platform, behind the platform party, and hanging from the ceiling directly above the platform. Ariela.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
What a beautiful voice.
Wow. Let's hear it again for Ariela. Really beautiful. Thank you. Please be seated. I am Mark Anner, Dean of the School of Management and Labor Relations. And on behalf of President Jonathan Holloway, the University Administration, faculty, emeritus faculty, staff, and alumni, I have the honor and the pleasure of convening the 22nd Convocation of the School of Management and Labor Relations, recognizing you, the class of 2025. Welcome. To begin our ceremony, I am delighted to have the opportunity to introduce Dr. Francine Conway, who will offer some remarks to the class of 2025. Dr. Conway was appointed Chancellor of Rutgers University, New Brunswick in July 2023. After serving as Chancellor Provost since July 2021, and previously as Provost, she is also a distinguished professor in the Graduate School of Applied and Professional Psychology, where she served as Dean from 2016 to 2020. And she is an internationally recognized clinical psychologist. And for folks who don't know, this is my first year here, and I have to say, Dr. Conway has been an enormous part of helping me through this year. With her gentle mentoring, her encouragement, her source of calm determination in challenging times, and her example of values-based leadership. It is my honor to welcome her to the podium.
Thank you so much, Dean Honor, for your generous remarks. Warm greetings to our guests, friends, family members, faculty, staff, board members, University Senate representatives, but most of all, welcome to the class of 2025. As graduates of SMLR, you will have a key role in shaping how organizations function, how workers thrive. Your leadership will shape the future of work itself. This class of 2025 includes graduates who will help workplaces become positive, productive, fair, and fulfilling for all. You will create training programs and career pathways, pay systems and benefit structures that attract and motivate and support a changing workforce. You will help businesses to adapt to emerging technologies and evolving expectation. You would guide policy and practice with new insights into markets and labor, and much, much more. You've gained a deep expertise in the dynamics of work and power and people. And today, I want to highlight just one more essential skill I believe you have developed, maybe without even realizing it. And that skill psychologists refer to as mentalization. It's the capacity to reflect on your own thoughts and feelings and to imagine what others may be thinking and feeling. Put simply, it's the ability to see others from the inside and to see yourself from the outside. This is the foundation of empathy and perspective-taking and effective communication. In a time marked with deep social and political divide, I believe mentalization is more than just a skill. It is a civic responsibility, one that can help you to connect with others across differences, work towards shared goals, and build stronger communities. It is also a powerful source for personal growth. When people learn to reflect on their own experiences, they're able to better understand others. They build healthier relationships, and they're able to regulate their emotions. Importantly, mentalization isn't about giving up your point of view, but it's about expressing yourself and remaining open to other ideas. And this class has done that throughout your time here at Rutgers. You, dear graduates, have practiced this skill in your classrooms and your internships. And whether you've used the word or not, because you've used this skill, it will serve you well as you move forward. I know this moment brings a mix of excitement and uncertainty, and that's natural. But I want to assure you that you are ready. You have been prepared, and I can't wait to see how you will impact our world. We need you. You are our hope. Congratulations, class of 2025.
Thank you, Chancellor Conway, for your remarks. Today, we acknowledge the outstanding academic accomplishments of this year's graduating class. Beyond the years of hard work and determination to complete the requirements to earn your degree, we celebrate your relentless dedication, extraordinary resilience, and considerable personal sacrifice to reach this milestone in your academic journey. We at Semler have been immensely proud to guide you as our students. And as you become part of our global alumni network, we look forward to recognizing and celebrating your future achievements with great anticipation. I would now like to acknowledge our distinguished Semler faculty. They are among the most accomplished in the world in their respective fields and represent the country's leading experts and educators in human resource management and labor studies and employment relations. We are privileged to be able to bring together their expertise as one faculty in the Rutgers School of Management and Labor Relations. Would the Semler faculty please raise and wave your hand to be acknowledged and stand if you are able. Please join me now in an enthusiastic round of applause for the Rutgers School of Management and Labor Relations faculty. Thank you all. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I can say I am so honored and privileged to have joined this incredible faculty. I'm really proud to be part of having such wonderful cohorts. I would now like to acknowledge our senior leadership team, comprised of our executive committee and program directors. Please hold your applause until all have been recognized. Rebecca Greenbaum, Associate Dean for Academic Affairs. Evan Wagnack, Associate Dean for Finance and Administration. Hazel Ann Johnson Marcus, Associate Dean for Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion. Mingwei Liu, Associate Dean for Research. Len Garrison, Assistant Dean for Student Services. Dana Britton, Chair of the Labor Studies and Employment Relations Department. Michael Sturman, Chair of the Human Resource Management Department. Jessica Mathot, Director of the PhD Program in Industrial Relations and Human Resource Management. Paula Voos, Academic Program Director for Labor Studies and Employment Relations. Ryan Greenbaum, Director of the Undergraduate Program in Human Resource Management. David Ferrio, Director of the Master's Program in Human Resource Management. Hadi Alfar, Director of the Online Professional Master's Program in Human Resource Management. And finally, Francis Ryan, Director of the Master's Program in Labor and Employment Relations. Let's give them all a strong round of applause. Thank you. Also seated on the platform are several special guests, and I would like to welcome them and thank them for joining us today. Stefania Searcy, Board of Governors Representatives. Elizabeth Shelley, Global Head of Talent Access, Johnson & Johnson. Tracy Ng, President of the School of Management and Labor Relations Alumni Association. You'll hear later today from Tracy. She'll give us a few comments. I would also like to acknowledge our marshals and gonfalon bearers, all of whom are alumni of our school. Scott Bentley, PhD Program in Industrial Relations and Human Resources, class of 2017. Where's Scott? And Scott's soon to be joining us as a professor in the faculty. So Scott, thrilled to have you. Megan Frederick, Masters of Human Resource Management, class of 2022. Atan De Francesco, Masters of Human Resource Management, class of 2022. Bryce Dupree, Bachelor of Arts in Labor Studies and Employment Relations and Human Resource Management, class of 2024. Judith Soto, Bachelor of Science in Labor and Employment Relations, class of 2024. Milan Ellis, Bachelor of Arts in Human Resource Management, class of 2024. Please join me in recognizing our special guest, marshals, gamelan bearers, with a round of applause. I would now like to take this opportunity to extend my appreciation to the school's State Advisory Council members for taking the time to share their expertise in service to our school. Members of the council are listed in the online ceremony program. I would also like to thank members of the School of Management and Labor Relations Alumni Association. Thank you for all the work you do to support our school and build our community among our graduates. Last, and most certainly not least, I would like to thank all of the staff of the School of Management and Labor Relations whose support for our students, along with those who have worked so hard to make today's event possible. Could the staff please stand, wave, be acknowledged? Where are you? They're all... There's Rebecca, Ginny, where's Laura? Laura leading the show. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We would not be here without you. I really, really appreciate all you do for the school. And finally, I'd like to acknowledge the staff here at Jersey Mike's Arena for all they've done to contribute to the success of today. Thank you. As a professional school, and as part of Rutgers, the State University of New Jersey, service is an important part of our mission. I would like to show our appreciation for all of our graduates and audience members here today who have exemplified service to our country. Would all those who have served or who are currently serving in the United States Armed Forces please wave your arms, stand if you are able, and join me in expressing our gratitude to the folks who have served our country. Please stand if you're able. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And now, before turning to honoring our graduates, I want to acknowledge all of the faculty members, all the family members, partners, friends, and supporters who have traveled to share this ceremony today, as well as those who are watching remotely via live stream. To the family members, thank you for the love and support you have given our students throughout their academic journey at the School of Management and Labor Relations. We know that you are very proud of them, and we are so glad to have you here with us to celebrate their achievements. Graduates, please stand, and if you can locate in the crowd your family, friends, and loved ones, please turn to them and show them your appreciation. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for all you do. Okay, well now, at this point, I want to introduce our student speakers. We are very proud of the contributions our students make within the School of Management and Labor Relations community. We have a long-standing tradition of recognizing student excellence by inviting their participation in this ceremony. This year, we have selected 3 students representing our bachelor's and master's programs. They are Yolanda Picado, Vanessa Encarnacion, and Alma Santana. To learn more about them, please refer to the student speaker bios in the Convocation program booklet, which you can access online through the QR code. Our first student speaker is Yolanda Picado, who is receiving a Bachelor of Science degree in Labor and Employment Relations with a minor in Human Resource Management. Please join me in welcoming Yolanda to the podium.
Good morning, Dean Anner, distinguished guests, dedicated faculty and staff, and proud families and friends. Today, we've all been waiting for this day. We officially become graduates of Rutgers University. Standing here, I am overwhelmed with emotion, reflecting on the long journey that has brought us all to this moment. It feels surreal, yet deeply meaningful, to look back at everything we've overcome and how much we've grown. As a first-generation Latina, this day holds a special significance for me. I am proud to say I'm part of the 15% of first-generation Latinas who graduate with a bachelor's degree. This moment isn't just a personal achievement. It's a triumph of my family, my commitment, and everyone who believed in me, and the path ahead that seemed so unreal. My journey at Rutgers began just a year ago when I transferred here from community college. At first, everything felt uncertain, from choosing classes, finding my way around campus, and meeting new people. It felt like stepping into the unknown. But instead of being intimidated by the challenges, I chose to face them head on. Through curiosity, determination, and a passion for learning, I found my way. Rutgers soon became a school that is not just a university, but it became a place of belonging. During my time here, I had the honor of serving as president of RU Power, an organization within the School of Management and Labor Relations to improve employee and employer relations. This role allowed me to connect with incredible individuals and learn the true power of relationships, how they shape our careers, but our lives. Along the way, I've made lasting relationships with my peers and mentors. One can say I became a social butterfly in my classes. If you were to ask Professor Ryan Greenbaum, I think he would agree. I'm especially grateful to the SMLR Career Services team who have always been there to answer my questions and guide me through challenging moments, like when I had to navigate 2 internship offers at once. Their doors were always open, and for that I'll always be thankful. I also want to thank Glenn Garrison, who pushed me beyond my comfort zone in career management and helped me grow both professionally and personally. Through Professor Suni HR's consulting course and team building with Bill Kane, I saw firsthand experience of classroom learning translating into the HR world. Professor Dwyer negotiations class sharpened my strategic thinking skills, while Carmen Martino deepened my understanding of the labor movement and its impact of working people. Each of these professors have challenged and inspired me in different ways, giving me a broader and more grounded perspective on the world of work. While I think about the world of work, I have to start off with where I come from, a family of hardworking individuals who have sacrificed so much for me to be here today. This includes my dad, my grandfather, and most of all, my mom, Marlene Picado. Mi mamá es mi mejor amiga, mi corazón, mi todo. Ella ha hecho todo en su poder para darme una vida mejor y guiarme a un camino brillante. Who I am today is because of her love, strength, and resilience. Mommy, I love you so much, and I'm so proud to be your daughter. Te quiero, Ma. As we move forward into the next chapter of our lives, I want to leave you with a message. The world is changing every day, faster and more unpredictable every day. It's important that we stand firmly on what we believe in, that we surround ourselves with people who have lived us, and that we talk through life with empathy. The challenges we face can be overwhelming, but it's how we respond to them that define who we are. Now let's go into the world, continue to push boundaries, let's make an impact, and let's stay true to ourselves and be the leaders we were born to be. Thank you, Rutgers, for teaching us so many lessons, from the humbling ones like navigating the buses, to the really important ones like how to lead with purpose. To my classmates, through late night studying, tough classes, and unforgettable moments, we kept going. I'm so proud to be part of this class, and I can't wait to see the impact we'll make on the world. Congratulations to the SMLR class of 2025. We did it!
Muchas gracias, Rolanda. Thank you very much. Our second student speaker is Vanessa Encarnacion, is receiving a master's degree in human resource management. Please join me in welcoming Vanessa to the platform.
Thank you, Dean Anner, and good morning, distinguished guests, family, and friends, and the SMLR class of 2025. It's a privilege to stand before you today on this unforgettable occasion. There are moments in life that change everything. And for me, it started with a no. Not quite a no, but the kind that cuts deep. I will never forget the moment a hiring manager told me I wasn't qualified for an HR role because I lacked the experience and the degree. What they didn't know was that their rejection would spark the beginning of everything that came next. I could have let that moment define me, but instead, I chose to rise. I turned that no into fuel, and what followed was a journey of not only personal transformation, but of rewriting my family's future. At 36, with 2 young children, I made the bold decision to go back to school. My 12-year-old son became a right-hand man, caring for his younger sibling, while I balanced a full-time job and night classes. Yes, the challenges were real, but I kept going because I wasn't just chasing my dreams, I was building a better future for us. In 2021, I graduated with Department Honors in Labor Studies from Rutgers School of Management and Labor Relations, a testament to countless late nights, exams, papers, and moments of doubt that turned into determination. But I wasn't done. I had even bigger goals in sight. And like many of you here today, I faced people who didn't believe in me. They said I didn't have the right background, the right qualifications, but instead of letting that shake me, I used it to fuel my success. I pushed myself to not just survive in this field, but to thrive. After graduation, a remarkable HR professional saw my potential and gave me my first real shot. That moment, it reminded me how powerful it is to believe in yourself even when others don't. And today, here I stand, an accomplished HR professional, thriving in a career I once only dreamed of. With my master's degree in human resource management and a wealth of knowledge in strategy and leadership, thanks to Dave Ferrio and Bill Kane, and let's not forget Professor Hadi's Global Workforce class, which challenged and expanded the way we think about HR on a global scale. Your lessons will stay with us far beyond the classroom. But perhaps what fills me with most pride is what this journey has done for my children. That 12-year-old boy who helped me chase my dreams, he's now a junior at Rutgers University. And my youngest, who's now 17, he has also just been accepted. He'll begin his journey right here at this incredible institution. We are now a Rutgers family rooted in resilience, in education, and in the power of belief. To anyone who has ever been told no or you can't, let me be clear. Those words do not define you. They drive you. Every challenge is simply another chance to show the world and yourself what you're truly capable of. I stand before you today as living proof that perseverance, hard work, and self-belief can elevate you far beyond your wildest expectations. My journey began with doubt, but it led to triumphant success, and yours can too. So never lose faith in yourself, because when you believe in yourself, there's no limits to what you can accomplish. This moment isn't just about graduating. It's about proving that no dream is too far, no is too final, and no path is too unconventional. Congratulations to my fellow graduates on all that you have accomplished thus far. Here's to rewriting the rules and walking into our next chapter with purpose. Class of 2025, let's go make history. Thank you.
Wow, thank you so much, Vanessa. It touched me, and it reminds me of why we get up every morning and do what we do. We're so proud of our students, and we recognize the sacrifice that so many make with their families to be here. Our third student speaker, Alma Santana, is receiving a master's degree in labor and employment relations. Please join me in welcoming Alma to the podium.
Good morning, Dean Anner, esteemed guests, distinguished faculty, friends, family, and the remarkable class of 2025. As I stand here today, I'm filled with gratitude, pride, and a profound sense of reflection. But before I go any further, I must acknowledge the people who made this all possible, my parents. I stand on the shoulder of two immigrants from the Dominican Republic whose sacrifices, determination, and unwavering love laid the foundation for everything I've achieved. Mami, Papi, this one's for you. And I carry your dreams with me in all that I do. Like many of you, my journey to earning this master's in labor and employment relations was anything but traditional. I returned to school after years of professional experience in nonprofit management and event planning, alongside my commitment to equity, inclusion, and justice as the Director of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion at St. Peter's Prep. Taking that leap back into academia while balancing a full-time career wasn't easy. There were long nights, early mornings, and countless moments of wondering if I could juggle it all. But I'm here today because I chose to lean into the challenge, knowing that growth happens where discomfort meets determination. When I began this journey, I wasn't just seeking another credential. I was seeking a deeper understanding of the systems and structures that shape the workplace, the economy, and society. I wanted to bridge the gap between theory and practice to become a stronger advocate for marginalized voices, and to ensure that diversity, equity, and inclusion are not just buzzwords, but principles embedded in every institution. My time at the School of Management and Labor Relations has been nothing short of transformative. It wasn't just about learning organizational behavior, collective bargaining, or labor law. It was about finding ways to apply those concepts in real time to make a tangible difference in the spaces that I occupy. In Professor Lawrence's class, I had the opportunity to design a survey aimed at improving processes, an experience that showed me the power of data-driven change. In Professor Sherman's class, I learned what it meant to be an authentic leader, to lead from a place of empathy, self-awareness, and courage. I was honored to be offered a job as a graduate writing assistant by Professor Voos, a moment that reminded me that others believed in me even when I doubted myself. And through it all, I received invaluable guidance from Anne-Marie Fiorella Mullen, whose mentorship grounded me when things felt overwhelming. Every class I took, every case study I analyzed, and every conversation I had pushed me to think more deeply about how power, privilege and policy shape our world, and how I can use what I've learned to lead with purpose and advocate for meaningful change. As someone fiercely committed to making sure every voice is seen, heard, and valued, this program didn't just equip me with the tools, it ignited a deeper purpose. I'm walking away more prepared, but more importantly, more determined than ever to lead change where it's needed most. To my fellow graduates, we've each taken different roads to get here. Some came here straight from undergraduate, others returned after years of real-life experience, and many of us have juggled careers, families, and countless responsibilities just to make it to this day. And yet here we are, united at the same threshold, ready to step into what's next. So now we ask ourselves, whose lives will we touch? Whose voices will we lift? Whose futures will we help shape? As we step into the unknown, will we dare to leave behind a legacy only we could write? To the professors, staff, and administration, thank you. Thank you for creating an environment where we could learn, grow, and challenge ourselves. I ask you to continue listening to the students who push for change. Keep creating spaces for diverse voices when they are not welcomed but celebrated. Your work shapes the next generation of leaders, and that's a responsibility not to be taken lightly. Here's my call to action. Don't let this degree just be a line on your resume. Let it be a catalyst. Whether in boardrooms, classrooms, or community spaces, let's challenge systems, advocate for the voiceless, and lead with empathy and integrity. We are not just leaving with degrees, we are leaving with a responsibility to uphold the core values of Rutgers University: academic excellence, innovation, and public service. And if Rutgers taught us anything, it's this: progress doesn't come from waiting for permission. It comes from acting with purpose. So let's stop waiting. Don't wait for the perfect moment, because it may never come. Let us lead with passion, bold and bright, with open hearts and fierce light. Let us lead with love, challenge with might, transform with courage, rise to the fight. Because true leadership's not about control, it's lifting the human spirit and healing the soul. For me, this journey has deepened the philosophy I hold close: to be men and women with and for others, not just in words, but in action. This is what I ask of each of you as we move forward together. Let's be the ones they remember for our heart, our hope, and our courage. To the class of 2025, congratulations. Let's not just make a difference, let's be the difference. Thank you.
Thank you, Alma. Let's hear it again for our three student speakers. What wonderful speeches. I think we have a lot of material there for our next promotional video, so thank you. It really captures what the school is about. We will now be treated to a performance of the Rutgers alma mater sung by members of the Rutgers Glee Club.
Since the time of the flood on the banks of the old Raritan, then sing aloud to Alma Mater, and keep the scarlet in the van. For with the motto high, Rutgers' name shall never die on the banks of the old Raritan. On the banks of the old Raritan, my friends, where old Rutgers evermore shall stand. For has she not stood since the time of the flood on the banks of the old Raritan? On the banks of the old Raritan, my friends, where old Rutgers evermore shall stand. For has she not stood since the time of the flood on the banks of the old Raritan?
Thank you so much. Really beautiful. I am now delighted to welcome Elizabeth Shelley as our Convocation speaker today. Elizabeth is alumna of Douglas College, class of 2008, where she earned a bachelor's degree in labor studies and employment relations. And in 2017, she earned a master's degree in human resource management from the School of Management and Labor Relations. As global head of talent access at Johnson & Johnson, Elizabeth is a leader who values both people and purposeful work at the core of her approach. Raised by public school educators and the granddaughter of a union electrician, she developed a strong respect for the dignity of work, the impact of collective action, and the importance of advocating for fairness in the workplace. This foundation led her interest in studying labor and employment relations and human resources. Elizabeth has built a career at the intersection of HR and healthcare. She has held key roles at leading organizations, including Memorial Sloan Kettering Cancer Center and Johnson & Johnson. A passionate advocate for transforming healthcare through people-centered leadership, she delivered a TEDx talk titled Questions for Patients, which explore how asking better questions can lead to improved, personalized patient care. Elizabeth's work reflects her commitment to curiosity, resilience, and joy. That values that echoes through her professional and personal mission. Elizabeth, welcome you to the podium.
Thank you for the introduction, Dean Anner, distinguished guests, faculty of the School of Management and Labor Relations, friends and family, and most importantly, the graduates. Thank you for the honor of speaking to you on your graduation day. Class of 2025, you are at a critical moment in your story. For the last few years, you've been handed a syllabus, a 14-week plan outlining exams, lessons, and due dates. This plan has provided structure and an opportunity to predict how the next few months might pan out. Today, your syllabus is complete. Congratulations. That feeling can be freeing, but it can also bring some uncertainty. I was never a fan of uncertainty. As a Rutgers undergraduate studying labor studies and employee relations, at the start of every semester, I got out my colored highlighters and my calendar, and I mapped out that plan ahead. But after graduation, there was no map. I stepped out into the unknown. Let me take you back to 2008. Entering the workforce during the Great Recession, I searched and applied for jobs, and then I searched some more. Finally, a job offer came. It was a public relations company planning big events. It sounded glamorous. It sounded fun. But in my gut, something felt off. At Rutgers, I had studied recruiting and strategic workforce planning. I wanted to see it in action. And so, in the middle of a recession, which is no time to be picky, I took a chance and I said no. This leap of faith was rewarded. Days later, I got a call about an entry-level administrative assistant job in an HR department at a hospital. I had previously interviewed, but it was now open again.
this time with a new boss who was looking for a teachable new grad. It was a full circle moment that reminded me of how timing and the right leadership can change everything. I was beyond grateful to have found a job in the field I had studied, and even more exciting was that my manager wanted to coach and mentor me. As I progressed at the hospital, I learned and I grew. I traveled the country recruiting college students and creating summer internship programs. I thought back to my undergrad syllabus and those highlighters, and I smiled brightly as I mentally checked off life's milestones. Get promoted, move to New York City, run the New York City Marathon. Check, check, check. But I eventually craved more. It was time to leave my comfort zone, and I made the bittersweet decision to leave the company to join another one as an HR business partner. Almost immediately, I knew I had made the wrong choice. I had been so excited about the job title that I didn't think about the culture. Everything felt wrong. Their value system was opposite of mine. My motivation was fading, and showing up each day felt like a grind. I felt stuck and frustrated. I decided to fuel my passion for HR in a different way. I returned to Rutgers to pursue my master's in HR. I knew this was the perfect time in my career to combine my work experience with graduate-level academics. This helped me get my mojo back. I was living in New Brunswick, learning and building a new network. Halfway through my graduate studies, through this same new network, I learned of an HR job opportunity at a healthcare company. I was applied and accepted. It was one of those pinch me moments. I was back in the healthcare industry, and the culture was incredible. Life was unfolding exactly as I'd hoped, and everything was clicking into place. But then, without warning, and only 2 months into my new job, I was diagnosed with breast cancer. I was only 30 and had no family history of the disease. One moment, I was going to happy hours, and the next, I was sitting in an exam room, hearing words that made the ground drop from under me. It was the kind of moment that redraws the map of your life in an instant, whether you're ready or not. Fear came rushing back into my world, both for my life and my job. I hadn't been in the role long enough and felt like I hadn't yet proven my worth. I was nervous to tell my manager and team. But what happened next completely shifted the way I understood true leadership. Instead of questions about timelines and deliverables, my team only wanted to know how they could support me. As the weeks turned into months, I learned that my cancer was treatable, and with each clear scan, my confidence in my health slowly began to return. What once felt like constant uncertainty started to give way to a quiet sense of strength. I was finding my stride at work. No longer a newbie, I was able to mentor others early in their careers, paying forward the support I was given, both at the start of my career and at one of my hardest seasons. When you're working with people who genuinely care, something powerful starts to happen. You begin to feel fulfilled in a way that extends far beyond your job. That sense of belonging creates space to dream bigger, not just professionally, but personally. For me, that gave rise to a deeply personal decision, to become a single mom by choice. I had always envisioned my life with a partner, but most of all, I knew I wanted to be a mother. At this point in my life, I was 35 years old. It was the peak of the pandemic and had just celebrated 5 years cancer-free. I no longer felt, thank you. I no longer felt like I needed to wait for the perfect partner. I was ready to pursue the life I wanted, on my own terms. With support of my family and friends, I went through the in vitro process to have a baby on my own. Just as I was once again identifying a clear path forward, I was met with another wave of heartbreak. I miscarried the pregnancy, and 2 weeks later, discovered my cancer had returned. That familiar wave of fear washed over me. It felt eerily similar to the first diagnosis, the uncertainty, the question of how am I going to get through this? I learned that my breast cancer was treatable with surgery and radiation. But my oncologist said it wouldn't be safe to get pregnant again and suggested carrying my child via surrogacy. I needed time to process and heal. And once again, my leadership team stood by me, not just as colleagues, but as people who deeply cared. Imagine for a minute an artist creating pottery. They start with a plan, a tall vase or a wide bowl. But as the wheel turns and the clay responds, things begin to shift. Maybe it wobbles or leans too far over, and that's allowed. The artist pauses, reshapes, and sometimes even flattens it into a mound again, starting over. There's no failure here, only motion and possibility. A career and life can feel a lot like working at a pottery wheel. There were moments in both my career and personal journey where following my gut led to growth, and others where chasing a job title led me off course. And just like the artist returning back to the wheel, I kept shaping, not with the original plan, but with something beautifully unexpected. This month, I am celebrating 3 years cancer-free. Today, as you all dressed in your caps and gowns, I dressed my 10-month-old daughter in her Rutgers onesie. I am still at the same company, and I lead with empathy and compassion. I am happier now with my life than any story I could have written for myself. I will leave you with this. As graduates of Rutgers and the School of Management and Labor Relations, you are well prepared to tackle the challenges and embrace the opportunities that lie before you. But life is not a syllabus. You can't anticipate peak season or when life's exams will come. Give yourself permission to pause, reshape, begin again, and remember that in those moments of uncertainty, the most unexpected and rewarding things can take shape. Thank you, and congratulations.
Thank you, Elizabeth. Very inspiring words, and what a powerful story. Thank you. Let's hear it again for Elizabeth. Thank you. We will now be treated to another performance by members of the Rutgers Glee Club.
Marchmen of Rutgers, down the field today, march to another score, forward to the fray. Fight, men of Rutgers, as in days gone by. Fight for the scarlet flag over the restless flood. Keep Rutgers colors to the fore, for they must win, so fight, 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 and we'll advance some more we'll fling the scarlet banner out. And Rutgers men will fight, 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 fight. The bells of Queens is victory shout. The bells of Queens must ring tonight. Are you rock, rock? Are you rock, rock? Hoorah, hoorah, Rutgers rock! Upstream, red team, upstream, rock, woo, rock, woo, Rutgers rock! Rutgers colors to the fore, for they must win, so fight, 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 and we'll advance some more to score the Rutgers flag flies by tonight. All right, we'll fling the scarlet banner out, and Rutgers men will fight, 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 fight. The bells of Queens victory shout, the bells of Queens must ring tonight.
Thank you. Many undergraduate students choose to take advantage of the two broad perspectives on work and employment offered at the School of Management and Labor Relations by majoring in both labor studies and human resource management. Double majors only walk across the stage once, but we would like to recognize them now for their additional effort and dedication to our school. Would all of our similar double majors please stand to be recognized and congratulated? Let's give them a round of applause. Wow, that's a lot. That's great. I love it. And now we turn to the primary reason you are all here this morning, the awarding of the degrees to the distinguished class of 2025. Today, we proudly acknowledge and celebrate each of your individual achievements. Graduates, as your name is called and you walk across the stage, please pause as I greet you in the middle of the stage so that our photographer can capture the moment. After you leave the stage, you will receive a gift from Similar. I now ask the director of the PhD program in Industrial Relations and Human Resources, Jessica Mathot, and student counselor Rebecca Tinkham to please take their places. Our PhD students were honored on May 14th at the School of Graduate Studies doctoral hooding ceremony, and you can see their dissertation titles listed in our online convocation program. We will also be hooding them here today as part of our celebration, recognizing their hard work and academic achievements.
Will the candidates for the PhD in Industrial Relations and Human Resources please rise? Dean Anner, it is my pleasure to present to you the candidates for the PhD in Industrial Relations and Human Resources. I now ask that the doctoral candidates approach the stage. Sori Park. Nazifa Zaman.
Congratulations, graduates with a PhD in Industrial Relations and Human Resources. I would now like to recognize our master's degree students who are achieving honors within the School of Management and Labor Relations. Our master's students wearing gold cords have completed coursework for their respective degrees with a perfect 4.0 grade point average. Would these students please stand for a round of applause? Congratulations to you for your exceptional academic achievements. I now ask the Director of the Masters of Labor and Employment Relations Program, Francis Ryan, and Student Counselor, Bill Bailey, to please take their places.
Will the candidates for the Master of Labor and Employment Relations degree please rise? Dean Anner, it is my pleasure to present to you the candidates for the degree of Masters of Labor and Employment Relations. I now ask the Marshal to lead the candidates to the stage. Graduates, please bring your cards with you.
Dalma L. Santana.
Lori M. Bivona. James Liam Boyle. Kimberly S. Campos. Vanessa Cruz. Gianna Marie Danielle. Samar El Khoury. Alberto Hernandez. Kirsten Elizabeth Keywood. Christine Sue Kochansky. John Lamb.
Donna L. McCart. Shannon Kalia Meadway. Gordon D. Mearns. Eric P. Rhodes.
Siddhant Srivastava.
Brandy J. Tannehill. Felix K. Toe. Sheree Ariane Warren.
Congratulations, Masters of Labor and Employment Relations graduates. I now ask the Director of the Masters of Human Resource Management Program, David Ferrio, and the Director of the Online Professional Masters of Human Resource Management, Hadi Alfar, and Student Counselor Rebecca Tinkham to please take their places.
Will the candidates for the Master of Human Resource Management degree please rise? Dean Anner, it is our pleasure to present to you the candidates for the degree of Master of Human Resource Management. We now ask the Marshal to lead the candidates to the stage. Graduates, please bring your card with you.
Akinyemi Adenuga.
Yeah.
Aliana D. Arce. Luis Avelino. Adriana K. Ayala. Rosalba Barbeles. Kate E. Bennett.
Douglas D. Mello.
Do that.
Teresa H. Bruno. Lisbeth Cepeda. Victoria J. Chan. Lauren L. Chung. Patrick T. Costello. Tiffany R. Cummins. Ebony M. Davis. Alia M. Dean. Selena D. Del Floramonte. Amanda Durkant. Parnika Devaraju Gowda. Shirley Duran Palacios. Anuri V. Familia de la Rosa. Leander M. Galimba. Lavanya Maduri Gatti. Brandy Victoria Henderson. Wushik Huang.
Hey, great job, great job.
Alexander Jilg. Laura M. Jordan. Falone Julian. Jessica R. Kavich. Gabriela Devora Koren. Caitlin Ann Lappin.
Nice work, nice job.
Vera F. Lamptey.
Everybody, congratulations.
Calvin K. Lee. Yashwan Lee.
Aya Mahmood. Mona Lisa Maladeb. Ana Maria Montero. Lena Mu. Aisha Nazir. Bryant M. Pacheco. Imani Niren Patel.
Congratulations.
Paran S. Patty. Riha Sagar Pamarthi. Simadri Sanjana Prusti.
Craig Roof.
Christina Wimala Saunders. Kimani A. Scott Terry. Callie A. Sherman. Catriona L. Sims. Akinlabi S. Sobowale.
Hey, congratulations.
Anita Stewart Gilpin. Pei Chi Tong.
Yoel Ritchie. Noli Velez.
Indira H. Wetch.
Congratulations. Christine Yacht Wesley.
Alicia M. White.
Sarah Wajobi.
Jingyi Xiao.
Now, Andrew Yaneda. Congratulations, buddy. I know this one. Congratulations.
Vanessa Encarnacion.
Congratulations, Masters of Human Resource Management graduates. Before we acknowledge the candidates in our bachelor's degree programs, I would like to take a moment to talk about the similar honors thesis program. This program, which is at the undergraduate level, selects a few high-achieving students to write a research paper across an entire academic year, and then culminates in a presentation to the faculty. This year, we are proud to report that 4 similar students successfully completed the honors thesis requirement. As recognition of their hard work and to further highlight this significant academic accomplishment, I would like to invite the honors thesis students to the stage to receive their Woodwidge blue and gold honors cords. Congratulations, Riley Herrera, Regi Jean Louis, Teresa McAloon, and James McCrae. Congratulations to you all. What an incredible achievement. You may notice other undergraduate students wearing honors cords here today. Those wearing white or gold cords have been recognized as achieving the highest level of academic achievement, summa cum laude or magna cum laude honors, for earning a cumulative grade point average of 3.7 or higher. We also have a number of students who have earned cum laude honors for a cumulative grade point average of at least 3.5. Our undergraduate students wearing excellent pins have been granted departmental honors for completing coursework for their major with a grade point average of 3.7 or higher. Would all of these students please stand? Congratulations to you for this outstanding academic achievement. Thank you. Thank you. I now ask the Director of the Masters of Labor and Employment Relations Program, Francis Ryan, and Student Counselor Bill Bailey to please take their places.
Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Science in Labor and Employment Relations and the Bachelor of Arts in Labor Studies and Employment Relations please rise? Dean Anner, it is my pleasure to present to you these candidates. I now ask the marshals to please lead the Bachelor of Science and Bachelor of Arts candidates to the stage. Graduates, please bring your card with you.
Charles K. Akwe. Ayan Sharif Ahmed, double major in Health Administration.
Foluso Adebajeji. Thank you.
Donovan Curtis Anderson, double major in Human Resource Management. Michael K. Bakiat, double major in Human Resource Management. Maria Davis. Gregory R. Braun, double major in History. Shay E. Calhoun, double major in Human Resource Management. Ryan Ronald Callanan. Carolee Elizabeth Campbell.
Keisha Campbell.
Tracy L. Cox. Brandon M. Craig. Alice Carmichael. Leslie DeLeon. Genaro del Real. Christina K. Duncan. Jacqueline Estrada. Catherine Ann Fraunheim. Amanda J. Gonzalez. Gayane Gonzalez. Tariq J. Hansen. Citlali Hernandez Garcia, double major in Human Resource Management. Dylan T. Hunt. Jordan Kinsler. Christopher M. Long. Anna B. Lopez, double major in Human Resource Management.
Kaylee Mara.
Eileen M. Meza.
Daimir Miller.
Matthew Wilson.
Christina M. Colinari, double major in Human Resource Management.
Aliyah Fatima Nakvi, double major in Human Resource Management. Paulina S. Nicholas.
Dhruv T. Patel.
Priscilla Paulino. Angelica Pettinato.
Henry David Abraquois.
Andrea Sacco. Hannah M. Scarantino. Holden Schley. Farzana F. Siddiq. Antonietta Simonek.
Kenneth Velarde. Aditi Ventakatsaza.
IVS Wong. Jungnan Wang, double major in Human Resource Management. Stacy Ann Watson-Nelson. Tarama Yakubu, double major in Human Resource Management. Veronica Yales. Yolanda E. Picado. Emmanuel Owo Icholo Fu Okbole, double major in Information Technology and Informatics.
Isabelle B. Colodier.
Sarah E. Mann. Hafsa F. Niazi, double major in Labor Studies and Employment Relations. Rachel A. Reichdahl. Jorge Sarmiento. Teresa McAloon, double major in Human Resource Management. James J. McCrae, double major in Anthropology.
Congratulations, graduates. Now I ask the director of the undergraduate program in Human Resource Management, Ryan Greenbaum, and student counselor Rebecca Tinkham to take their places. I also want to invite up Rebecca Greenbaum to share the love up here with me at the stage. So thank you, Rebecca.
All right. Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Arts degree in Human Resources Management please rise? Dean Anner, it is my distinct pleasure to present to you these candidates. I now ask the Marshal to please lead the Bachelor of Arts graduates to the stage. Graduates, please bring your cards with you.
Jennifer Ayube.
Sergey Boyko.
Michael V. Kokutsa. Joseph D. Altilio, double major in Labor Studies and Employment Relations. Eric M. Barton. Kayla D. Christian. Sophia M. Chung, double major in Labor Studies and Employment Relations. William H. Arzonico. Ryan L. Cristobal. Chikai Sen. Sarah Bangash. Julianne Y. Chen. Allison E. Castaldo. Naomi S. Cabrera Minier. Ryan D. Hunt. Noor El Majdouli, double major in psychology. Yuzhen Zhang. Nicholas A. Febo, double major in labor studies and employment relations. Dia Dave, double major in labor studies and employment relations.
Isha Suratia.
Ayush Jasnani. Reem E. El-Shabani. Shui Jing. Daniel F. de Grazia. Fiona A. Dennis, double major in psychology. Savannah S. Frazier.
Amanda Pino.
Hannah Homelyel, double major in psychology. Ariana Haynes, double major in psychology. Dylan E. Ho. Scarlett V. Eaton. Angela V. Escobar. Eric R. Harbinson. Lan Jiang. Amber Khan. Shruti Khandelwal.
Lauren Kim.
Bianca F. Morales, double major in human resource management.
Eunice Y. Kim. Yanchen Lee. Robert Lopez.
Angelica D. Mejia. Rashida S. Mapp.
Hongsheng Li.
Meichi Lin.
Maya K. Miser, double major in psychology.
Abdul Halim M. Kuku. Hyrin Kim.
Christopher Ma, double major in psychology. Helena T. Mersich. Anusha S. Nayak, double major in psychology.
Ariel R. Nemirovsky, double major in labor studies and employment relations.
Simran Ramkrishan.
Fiona A. Ryan.
Medha Patil, double major in English.
Jenny L. Samaniego Morocho.
Kelly H. Wynn, double major in labor studies and employment relations. Hiba Siddiqui. Emma S. Piccinini. Sachi Sayal, double major in psychology.
Sydney A. Shevitz. Arnav Sarkar.
Kulsum Rizvi.
Julia A. Perdomo. Kelly Scafuto, double major in labor studies and employment relations. Evan W. Regruto.
Jennifer Pinellas Lorenzo.
Anya Nguyen. Ethan Simmons. Vanessa C. Vargas. Megan Wang. Mark A. Western. Pei Shen Wu. Haikuo Xu. Jasmine D. Yehudayev. Rutvi M. Soni. Mariam Mendez, double major in psychology.
Riji Jean-Louis, double major in labor studies and employment relations. Riley B. Herrera.
Ariella I. Schleyen.
Congratulations to all our 2025 graduates. I would now like to introduce you to Tracy Ng, who is the president of the School of Management and Labor Relations Alumni Association. Tracy, would you like to share a few words with the similar class of 2025? Please come to the podium.
Thank you, Dean Anner, and good morning. On behalf of the SMLR Alumni Association, I'm honored to be here today to officially welcome you to the School of Management and Labor Relations Distinguished Community Alumni. Woo. Okay. My name is Tracy Ng, and I've served as president of the SMLR Alumni Association for the last 6 years. And with the new board starting in July, this will be my final speech. Being here is sentimental because I was once in your place many years ago. I graduated from SMLR in 2015 with a bachelor's degree in human resource management, and the following year joined the SMLR Alumni Association. What started as, hey Tracy, you should join this meeting, led to volunteering at events, then leading the events committee, and then later president. I met some amazing alumni along the way, including my boyfriend who's graduating his master's today, yes. and made new friends and reconnected with former classmates. The Alumni Association helped me stay connected with not just my former classmates, SMLR, and Rutgers, but also develop critical skills such as leadership, team building, and confidence that continues to aid me in my career, and I promise it will also do the same for you. We cannot wait to see what you'll bring to the Alumni Association, and you can get involved in various ways, such as volunteering in our committees, attending our professional development and social events, and giving feedback to make the Alumni Association better for all alumni. We hope to see you at one of our events later this year, and we look forward to connecting with you all soon. Congratulations to the 2025 graduate of SMLR, and we welcome you to the SMR Alumni Association. Thank you, and go RU.
Thank you, Tracy. And thank you for the service to the Alumni Association. And please, yes, all of you, stay engaged, stay involved with the association. As we conclude today's ceremony, a few final announcements. There is a reception with refreshments for graduates and their guests, faculty, and staff immediately following this ceremony in the Janice Levin building across the street. Graduates, please remain by your seat until after the platform party has exited and similar staff members signal for you to depart. We ask all family members and guests to please meet your graduates outside exiting the building. Thank you. So you're ready for it? Here comes the important part. You ready? Will all the graduates please rise? By virtue of the authority vested in the President of the University by the Board of Governors and Trustees, upon recommendation by the faculty and by the authority invested in me as Dean of the School of Management and Labor Relations, I now do formally bestow upon each of you the degrees from the School of Management and Labor Relations, with all the rights, privileges, obligations, responsibilities, and immunities appertaining thereto, both here and elsewhere. On this 21st day of May, 2025, I herewith declare, pronounce, and acclaim each and every one of you as graduates of the School of Management and Labor Relations, Rutgers, the State University of New Jersey. Now, please, together, enthusiastically turn your tassels from right to left. Congratulations, similar class of 2025. You did it. Faculty, guests, and marshals, please rise. I see you've done that. As Dean of the School of Management and Labor Relations, I hereby formally adjourn this convocation. Join us for the party afterwards across the street. Thank you, everyone.